Hey y'all, what's good? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Having my coffee. Sagittarius, that's who I gotta do a reading for now, then Capricorn, and so on and so on. So, okay. This deck right here is calling me. So Sagittarius, we getting it with this one here. Spirit, this reading is for Sagittarius. This reading is for Sagittarius. Spirit, this reading is for Sagittarius. This reading is for Sagittarius. Spirit. Reading for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? They're still brand new, you guys. That's the reason why I have to struggle with them. Spirit, this reading is for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? I know my rose looks funny. It wasn't looking like that, but don't even worry about it. I know it looks like the emoji rose, but it's cute. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? I hear struggles about to be over. I don't know why that came up, but it came up. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? 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 Okay. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Saggies. What do we have for Sagittarius? Recent past, something that was not worth, something that was not worth the time. Yeah. Recent past, Sagittarius, you got something that was not worth the time, something that you knew wasn't moving forward, so you stopped the arguing, you forgave, but kind of like moved away. Looks like you healed from some type of third party shit, or still healing. You know, you're in healing process of some type of bickering with someone about something that no longer serves you, so you let go. That's what I see here. Or it was the other way around, or it's the other way around. What I see here is, Sagittarius, you're taking time for yourself. You're taking time to rejuvenate. You're taking time to give yourself what God gives you every day, from life to breathing air to eating, sleeping, getting rest. You need rest. And I see you going into this type of energy soon enough. I see you being, Got the Queen of Pentacles here. I see you being kind of like in control of your everything, your money, your emotions, your stability, maybe a little bit of anxiety that you had in the past you managed to control now, and you're moving forward. You're not in hermit mode anymore. It's what it's looking like. It's hermit. The hermit is in reverse, which means that you're coming out of some type of stuck energy is what I see. You were stuck in love with someone who is kind of like arguing with you to stay where they were at with you, and you caught on. You stopped investing time and energy and putting into something that was no longer serving you, Sagittarius. It's what I see here. And it's time for rest, rejuvenation, replenishing after this Three of Swords went in reverse. You can tell it's healing from third-party situation, from someone who was toxic, probably always drinking, always partying, maybe cheating, sleeping around, and now you're giving yourself that Ace of Cups, a new beginning in yourself, or a new beginning for yourself, a new beginning in like taking care of yourself, staying away from quarreling, arguments, whether it's with family, friends, loved ones, a romantic relationship, because it doesn't necessarily have to be that somebody cheated. It could just be, not mean romantically cheated like with someone else. It could have just been that somebody lied to you and your family, your friends. Maybe somebody was talking behind your back, stuff like that. It could be because you're coming out of that energy. The Five of Wands is in reverse, which means you're coming out of conflict. You're coming out of arguing with someone or with others. You know, you did receive an apology, but I sense this as a forgive and forget type of shit scenario. I forgive you, but I ain't fucking with you no more. That's a Sagittarius. I forgive you, but you getting the fuck out of my house. You moving the fuck out. Or I forgive you, but I'm moving the fuck out. I'm out of here. I don't want to deal with you no more. You ain't going to know about me no more. Delete my number type of energy is what I see here. Coming into resting and rejuvenation and remembering what you went through. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess in reverse. I'm not taking this as you didn't know and you didn't follow your intuition. I'm taking this as Sagittarius, your intuition told you and you felt fucked up that you ignored it and you let it go on and on and on and on for too long, you know, and then it's like now you closed off that chapter so that you can rejuvenate. You closed off using your intuition because now it's time for you to like pay attention to yourself, and I can understand that. Just don't close off completely to your intuition. Your intuition can also pick up if it's time to get going again, if it's time to open up. You're still open to love, receiving, friendships, but you're taking time for yourself. You're still open, but you're not trying to give in right now because you're not ready. That's what I'm picking up. You're not ready to start something new or to mingle. If you're single, you're not ready for that. Sagittarius, here's your energy. We got the Queen of Wands in the upright. Courageous and driven is what I see from this. Like someone who is standing up for themselves finally, because you wasn't standing up for yourself. You was letting them win the battle. Not so much of a battle, but winning the argument, get their say, and you just let it go. Because you knew, but you was just trying to get prepared on how to take control of the situation without probably violence, because it was volatile. It was very volatile, I can see. So since it wasn't moving forward and you cut out the bullshit, now it's like time to rejuvenate, time to become the person that you are normally. The person who is kind, the person who is hello, good morning, and stuff like that, instead of just, you know, having that pout and walking with that angry face, and you know, that's what I see here. You're working on your generosity, on who you really are. You're not a bad person. But I do see that you was involved in a situation that kind of took you out of context. That's what I see. You know, sitting beautiful or handsome, whether you're a man or a woman, you're basically working on rejuvenating your beauty, your handsomeness. Maybe you fell off on haircuts. If you're a man, you probably fell off on buying yourself sneakers, clothes, whatever, you know. And if you're a woman, you fell off on doing your nails, your hair, you know, the stuff that women normally do to feel good about themselves. Although most of us don't really need it, you know. It's a little boost of energy of confidence. So you're doing this boost of energy for confidence, gaining your confidence back. Very, very upfront and courageous, that if somebody tries to come in when you're at your best, you're going to stand up and say, no, 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 no. Boom, tower. At the bottom of the deck, boom, tower. You're like, no, 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 no. Get the fuck out of my face. Didn't we just break the fuck up? Didn't I just stop fucking with you? No, 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 no. Get the fuck out of here. I told you. Finalization. I mean, finalization is usually what the divorce papers say. When you got a divorce, finalization is what, like the stamp that the judge puts on the divorce papers. I don't know if they do it everywhere. That's how they do it in New York. But anyway, yeah. Hello from New York City. But at the end of the day, you're not for the bullshit no more, Sagittarius. This is what I'm picking up right here. The tower moment, something that it was time already to move forward from, not stay stuck on. So, cheers to you guys with coffee in the morning. I love coffee. What else do we have for Sagittarius, Spirit? What else do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, you're a very strong and dominant sign, you know. Very strong and dominant, you know. You guys are goal-getters, you know. It's just sometimes you're hard to deal with, but in this case right here, what I see is that someone took your kindness for weakness, Sagittarius, you know. Got the Two of Coins here. What I see from this Two of Coins with this spread is right next to the Queen of Coins. And well, the Queen of Coins is right on top of it, and then you got the Queen of Wands right next to it. I feel that your energy is leveling up, Sagittarius. You're leveling up quickly. Like, you are in moment of realization with this Four of Swords right here. You're in, like, realization that you can do better. If you can do bad with someone, for that you stay by yourself and do bad by yourself. And you're noticing that the words are changing now. Your thoughts and your words are changing now to like, oh, well, I can do better by myself. In fact, I am doing better. Now I can, you know, multitask. I can be beautiful or handsome at the same time as working. I can go to work and look good, smell good now. No worries about jealous rages, all this jealousy shit and all that. And you're feeling good about yourself. Oh, now I got more money in my pocket. Oh, wow. Now I can go to a nice little decent dinner for myself because I haven't really been going out and doing anything for myself. Now I can wine and dine myself. Now I can go and get that sweater I wanted to get. Now I can get that pair of sneakers I wanted to get. Now I can get that hairstyle I wanted to get. Now I can go and get that new apartment I wanted to get because I'm so tired of these energies around me in this place I live. Yes, God, I'm grateful, but I gotta make a move. So you're making moves. You're making moves that are a lifetime. Something that will last a lifetime. You're trying to get into your let's say your independence more solidly. Maybe you have a job and you want another job now, or maybe you did come across a windfall of luck after you came out of that negative energy. Maybe this is like a surprise new way of making money other than already. So there's like some extra cash on the side for you now. You know, the things that you couldn't manifest, now you're about to manifest. And you feel it. You really do. And then you got the 4 coins in reverse in the bottom of the deck, which is great. That means you're coming out of some type of energy that was controlling you, manipulating you. It was a greedy energy, someone who was, there was like no equal give and take, kind of, is what I'm seeing here. So now you're coming out of that, and then now you got more than enough to give yourself. It's like sunflowers. You're giving yourself sunflowers. Maybe if you're a female and you wasn't getting flowers, you buy yourself the flowers. Sunflowers are pretty expensive. Not as expensive as other, you know, flowers, fancy flowers or whatever, but a sunflower is pretty expensive. One alone in my area would cost like $5 to $7 one sunflower alone these days, you know? $4 to $7 a flower. Not bad. I mean, I'm just saying that the things that this person or these people were denying you, you're finding a way to give it to yourself without a problem, without an excuse. And you're learning that you can do it better by yourself. You really can. And you know what that does? That starts off like, that's like a law of attraction type of stuff. You're giving yourself love. You're giving yourself what you were missing, right? Starting a new beginning with yourself. And you're basically noticing your worth. That's what I see here. You're recognizing your worth, Sagittarius, and you're giving yourself what you're worth without hesitation, without excuses. And you're noticing that if you can do it without an excuse, that you was being cheated. That you was actually being cheated of your deservings, of your worth. You was being cheated of how you should have been treated, you know? So, strength. I like this. See, coming out like it's like that's how you're finding your strength. That's why you came out of hermit mode. You're seeking the real you. And yeah, that is the real you. The fire sign is very outgoing, very motivated, very determined, very like, I'm going after what I want. I'm going after what I need. I'm going after this. I have priorities. I have responsibilities. I got to go out there and get it. So I have to build myself back up. I knew you wasn't going to last that long in this rejuvenation and rest period thing. So in the near future, you're moving up and leveling up pretty quick, Sagittarius. You're not going to sit there and mope around and dwell on something that didn't work out. You're really not. You're not. You're going to find more strength to continue moving forward on this journey that you're on. Oh, look at that. The Hangman in reverse. What did I tell you, Sag? This is all like, I didn't even have to do the spread. I'm telling you, without spreading it, and they coming out anyways. The Hangman in reverse, like you're not stuck anymore. You're not trying to be stuck. You're not trying to let nobody make you be stuck. You got the 7. You got 7. You know, you started off with 7. To me, 7 is like divine. You know, like 7. I always look at 7. 7 is my favorite number. 7 always been my favorite number. You know, you got the Chariot, which is 7. It's like God pushing you. You know, that's how I see number 7 for me. Like God is telling you to get up and do something, because this is your time, Sagittarius. Get up and do it. See, you're not stuck. You know, it's not stagnant. You're not bonded. You're not shackled. You're actually very flexible and very ready. Very well rested. Very, you know, having that strength. And then, you know, the courage, because that already came out. Courageous and driven is what the Queen of Wands represents in this deck. Being courageous and driven. Driven. Beautiful. Beautiful, Sagittarius. Beautiful. Because I do remember a reading or two back that you were going through some shit and you wasn't seeing it, and you might have had some type of issues recognizing what advice your elders or mom or dad. I do remember Sagittarius reading, maybe 3 Sagittarius readings ago that I did, that the energies were that you was going to get engaged or something like that. You was going to propose, or you was going to be proposed to. Something about not being worthy, the person not being worth it, the person sneaking around, sneaking energy, and that your elders, your family, mother, somebody caught on to it and was giving you advice about it, but you was just like getting away, not listening and stuff. But then you woke up to this. You woke up to this. There's some type of imposter being revealed, or new information coming in, something that is owed to you just about. You got the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse, to me, when it comes to landing on a 3 of Swords and 3 of Cups in reverse, that means that there's more to it that you didn't know, because you got the Hierophant in reverse, and it's right on top of the Hierophant with the 7 of Coins, which means that you stop giving, you stop putting in, right? Because you caught on. The apology came in really quick in the past, and there was nothing moving forward with the situation, whether the apology came in or not. You forgave, but you don't forget. The arguments are over with. Healing process, letting go of this toxicity, standing in your power, no more hermit mode and introspection. Kind of like you let go of searching. But even if you let go of searching for the truth or something, the truth is on its way to you. You're about to find out, even if you let go, what this person was really doing behind your back. What the timing that you was putting in, the work you was putting in, the efforts you were putting into this that there was like no fruition. You're going to see where their dedication and their work and their time was going into. That's what I'm seeing here. So the Hierophant in reverse, something that you was not seeing, something that your intuition was probably trying to tell you that you didn't really pay attention to. And then you kind of like let go of faith and hope. So this is going to come and like kind of like clarify a lot of that energy to you during this time of resting and meditating. You are going to find out some more stuff. Yep. The 9 of Wands was at the bottom of the deck, which was telling me that you are a wounded warrior. You're coming out of that energy. You're about to let go of burdens, is what that's telling me. You know, something from the past is about to resurface. What did I just tell you? Something that you was curious about that you did not finish finding out about is owed to you. This person is going to come back and apologize again. They're going to bring up all types of things that they think may make you weak enough to get back with them. They're going to try to make you weak-hearted, kind-hearted again. They're going to try to be, you know, sweet and, oh, you remember this, you remember that. And, you know, there's going to be things that are going to be said. There's going to kind of like, you're probably going to be like, you didn't do that with me. Are you sure that was with me? You know, there's conversations that are going to take place from the past coming in your near future, Sagittarius. Judgment. Wow. Now, yeah, you're going to be looking at the red flags. You're going to be looking at probably facial gestures when this person is coming to you, and you're going to pass judgment. You're going to jump to conclusions and cut off certain things and like, nah, I'm good. It's conclusions and awakenings. So you're ending certain things. You're going straight to the conclusion of it, And then you're going to, as you are having this conversation, you're awakening to realities, things that you didn't know, and then you're going to know. You get the Four of Wands in reverse. Non-committal. You're going to realize more, and you're going to gain more strength behind those realizations, because that's how it goes. When you come out of some toxic bullshit that was not serving you, right? And it comes back and resurfaces. If you're in your power and you've healed and you're doing better, believe me, you're awakened already, some way, somehow. And when you come across your past, you kind of come into this realization of, damn, that's where I was at. That's where my time was going. That's what I was doing. That's what I was fucking. That's what I was kissing. That's what the fuck I was saying I love you to. That's what I was waking up to every morning and allowing to talk to me like I was nothing. Yes. That's what Judgment is saying about this Six of Cups with the Page of Swords in reverse to me, because they landing right on top of, in between the present and the recent past, the situation. So this is going to resurface, but you're going to be fully prepared and fully Don Q or Don Diva. That type of fully prepared. You're going to be on some Don Q shit if you're a man, or Don Diva shit if you're a woman, fully prepared. And this person is really going to be crying deep inside and dying deep inside that they fucked up on this Don Q or Don Diva, and that they kept it a secret, or that they didn't really give you a genuine, you know, relationship. Shit, this coffee is dumb good. Sipping on some scissor. Now let me stop. I told y'all I don't like to come on and give negative energies. If I'm not feeling good and I'm sad and blue and all that, I don't come on and give y'all readings, because I like to give y'all readings when I'm in a good mood, good spirit, you know? Let's get to this. Oh, of course, crying over spilled milk. But see, this Five of Cups from this deck is more like the pain, anguish, everything you went through, those fights. There was volatile shit going on here. You guys might have gotten into very, very violent fights. Maybe black eyes, black and blues, maybe a cut here, scratch there. There was a lot of nasty, you know, situations going on here, because you can see it's blood in these cups. Like literally, this no good, you know? They're gonna cry. They're gonna cry, and you already done cried. And this is not crying a river or nothing like that, no. And it's not really crying over spilled milk. It's crying from fucking up. Like, you look back at those moments that you went through, because you're working on yourself to put it in the past. You're working on yourself to let it go. But when you in that moment of those thoughts, that person is paying karma. At that moment when you're thinking, that person is receiving their karma. And their karma is a mental anguish meltdown of what the fuck they did. And it's going to affect their heart, because it's right on top of the Hermit card in reverse and the Ace of Cups in the upright. Love and emotions abundantly are going to overflow to the point where this person, they might get sick. Something might happen to them. Their heart might get too crazy behind what they did to you, and they might end up with like some type of heart situation in the hospital. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes it'll be the person who receives the hurt that ends up in the hospital, or ends up dying of a heart attack, or ends up having a stroke. It be the one that fucked up sometimes that ends up fucked up like that, because they didn't even know, or they knew but they didn't understand that you was about to dead that shit, that they was about to be dead out and left in the cold behind what they were doing. They didn't understand that the consequences with you being with you were this. They thought that they could manipulate you and continue to play and do these things and get away with it and have you there whenever they wanted to come back or come, you know, and they're going to realize it. You got to be careful when you are in a relationship and it's volatile and you're letting it, you know, linger and continue. If once y'all already laid hands on each other, it's time to let go. It's not about cooling off or nothing like that, especially when there's scratches and punches and bruises and stuff. It's time to let go. And if that person is too manipulative and too controlling and too demanding, you know what I'm saying? It's time to call 911. All right? You can't keep letting people get away with hurting you. You can't keep letting people get away with manipulating you. You can't keep letting people get away with locking a door and they going to work and you're locked in a house being manipulated and controlled. Let me tell you, it exists. People be thinking that that's only in movies. No, it's not only in movies. Domestic violence is serious both ways, whether it's a man or a woman. Men suffer too. You know, men get beat the fuck up and don't do nothing to the bitch that's beating them the fuck up and stay hit. I've been in domestic violence shelter before. And there were men in there with kids, as well as women like me with children. Okay? And believe me, it's sad. And that doesn't make a man any less of a man because he don't lay a motherfucking finger on a bitch that fucking lay hands on him. That doesn't mean he's not a man or he's not tough or he ain't about that. You people need to get out of that energy of thinking that being tough and having guns and trap music, this chat is the way of life and is the way that you're cool and you're gonna be accepted and all that shit. Stop trying to be like these people in Hollywood and be yourself. If your mom didn't bring you up to lay hands on a dude or to lay hands on a woman, don't do it. Because your boys in the corner are saying, oh, but you know, that bitch needs to get beat the fuck up. And if it was my baby mother, I would fuck her up. Same thing with women. Nah, I'm about to smack this nigga because da 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 da. And bitch, oh, you need to smack him. He's no, you don't. You know, walking away is the best. Options. 7 of Cups. Options. There goes the 9 of Wands that I was telling you, that wounded warrior. Like, it looks like you're going to be contemplating about what else to do in life. What, you know, when it comes to emotions, you're thinking and rethinking on, okay, I did this in the past. I put my emotions to this job and to this relationship and blah, blah, blah. Where should I put my emotions to? Or should I even add my emotions to anything? And if I do, let me do it accordingly. That's what I see from this energy right here. Yep. Because this is falling right on the Queen of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Where you're still remembering where shit had. Because the 9 of Wands is right under the 6 of Cups, which says a lot. Like, nah, when you come back, nah, you remember what you did to me? You know what I'm saying? Look at the 5 of Cups. Now, what did I just say about blood? What did I just say about blood? Look at the headband. Isn't there blood? Thank you. That's all I'm trying to say, Sagittarius. And let me tell you something, Sagittarius. I know that you guys can be a little bit volatile as well. Sagittarius, you know, I've known Sagittarius women and I've known Sagittarius men. More than the woman, the Sagittarius man, sometimes y'all loose with your hands. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarius woman, sometimes y'all just, you know, if your partner don't want you smoking cigarettes and you don't want to stop, but you don't want to have an argument and you don't want to get out of the relationship, you want to stay in, you lie. You'll say you stop, but then you'll go whenever that person is at work or whatever, or you leave, you go to the store, and your person is at home, you smoke a cigarette, and then you do all types of shit, chew gum and rinse your mouth to come back home so that you don't smell like it, and spray up your body with body spray or whatever to not smell like cigarette. Let me tell you something. If you can do that with a cigarette, guess what, Sag? You're cheating too. You can do it and get away. So you cannot be mad if a person comes up to you and tells you, hey, you know, didn't you tell me that you stopped smoking cigarettes and whatever, and you smoking cigarette? Don't be mad if that person tells you they don't want to be with you no more. Because why? Because you're setting an example of what you're capable of doing behind their back just with a cigarette. So as little as that lie can be and the situation be that is a cigarette, guess what? You can do it too with another person. So if that person lets you get away with a cigarette lie, then that means you can get away with cheating with another human being behind that person's back. And that person will set boundaries and let you know that they're not going to take this shit. You lied about a cigarette, you lie about anything else in life, homie. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to break up with you, and I don't want to be with you no more because you're a liar. Oh, but that was just a cigarette. I wouldn't do this to you and do that. No, it's time to fucking close this out. You know what I'm saying? That's where people fuck up, that they stay. And they deal with the lies, they deal with the bullshit. There's no communication. The other person who lied doesn't want to talk about it. That's the nonsense I see here. And it got so crazy to the point where blood was taken out of somebody's eye, somebody's head, something like that. Endings to betrayals. Getting out of the betrayal mode. Whether it's in your thoughts in this upcoming future or after this person comes back, you're laying it all out because it's right under judgment. You're laying it all out as it is. You betrayed me in this, you betrayed me in that, you betrayed me in this, you betrayed me, and I'm done. That's what I see with this Ten of Swords in reverse next to the wounded warrior. Wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. The 9s are on you, which is great. 999. That means endings and new beginnings. This can stand for third party situation. This can stand for making amends. This is the Lover's card. There might be love still, but there might be a third party. There might be something else. There's a snake here in this tree poisoning the apples, right? And then there's fire here on this one. You know, it's like something has to be compromised. Everybody's not perfect. If the things can be worked out, then work it out. But if it cannot be worked out, then you shouldn't work it out. If there was blood and, you know, violence to that point, I think that everybody in this situation should get help. And I'm talking about seeking some type of professional help with anger management and so on and so on and so on with domestic violence. Because when it comes to women, there are those women empowerment groups that help you gain back that courage, and they teach you more in depth, you know what I'm saying? And then for men, you know, they have the anger management classes as well. For women, you know, sometimes you don't even have to be in a volatile situation to take an anger management class. You can take it on your own if you feel that you have anger issues, you know. But someone here has anger issues. Someone is turning their back on one, like, okay, this is the 3 of Wands. This is like waiting for your ships to come, right? Well, you're turning your back on one. It's like you're moving away from one type of relationship, which is like love relationship, and then you're sitting here waiting on other relationships, which means it could be a job, it could be those type of ships. Some people be like, what type of that? Oh, this nigga was cheating. This is for self. This is not, oh, they would, no, the third party shit, we're not there at this moment. We're like in the near future, Sagittarius. So the 3 of Wands, you're letting go of one thing and still focus on something else that you've been working on. That's what that means, okay? So Sagittarius. Yeah. 10 of Cups in reverse. No more family unity, no more of that. Letting go of what doesn't serve you with family, with love, with emotions, letting it go. putting it to rest, not feeding it anymore. The past, you're letting go of the past. Yes, you see, you're coming into your spirituality. You're coming into your purpose. This is a wish fulfillment type of energy, but at the same time, I feel like you're finding balance. You're completing one cycle of toxicity is what I feel, and coming into something new, and it feels good. It also could be, I missed you. They worked on themselves. You worked on yourself. And it's like a wish fulfillment to come back together and do it and start fresh and brand new type of energy is what I see. So it's possible. But at the same time, I do see more of you alone and working on yourself and moving forward and letting go. See? Yep, letting go. This person is really not going to take it too fucking hard. When you tell them that you done, they're just going to look at you and be like, yeah, and then they're just going to go and try to make you jealous. They're going to try, that's the Five of Swords, they're going to try to make you jealous. They're going to try to like play with you. They're going to try to play with your head. Got Justice in the bottom of the deck, but blindfolded. Like you're going to basically ignore. You're going to ignore what doesn't serve you from this person. This person's going to try hard to get back with you. They're going to try to make you jealous. They're going to go in front of your face and flirt, whatever, you know. And you're just going to ignore it. You're going to ignore it. You're going to be like, whatever. You know, it's not really going to phase you like that, because you're already going to be awakened and like in your power. Six of Swords. It came out in reverse, and then I grabbed it to put it there, and it got back on the upright. I'm going to take it in the upright. This means that you're getting away. You're moving away to calmer waters. You're continuing your journey of moving away from this toxic mental anguish energy, this toxicity from the past. You're going to continue to move forward. You're escaping. You're traveling. Maybe you're packing up to go and take a vacation and refresh your mind and rethink your life, or just take a break. All right, I might as well take them. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Knight of Cups in reverse. Nothing but cruel intentions to me. I don't know. The Empress. Happy in your own power. Letting go of greedy and controlling energies. I'm telling you, there's a breakup here. And the truth will set you free. Success awaits you, Sagittarius. Success awaits you. The truth. Logic. You know. Spiritual cleansing. Get a spiritual cleansing. You know, I would suggest you just doing something like sage. You don't have to necessarily do it every day, but you know, a little bit wouldn't hurt. Every now and then, if you're gonna travel, try to do a little bath, one of those that take away evil. I mean, if you go and get a personal reading, Sagittarius, you should be guided into the right person to give you a good spiritual bath. It's just time for you to do some type of spiritual cleansing, whether it's with incense, some type of holistic spa. It could be something like that too. You know, the cleansing, spiritual cleansing doesn't always mean, you know, plant baths and stuff like that. It could also be that you go to a holistic spa and you get like a colonic cleansing. You start doing something for your body and taking out all the toxins that had you fucked up. You know, because believe it or not, when you do a colonic cleansing, you're taking out all the shit that was fed to you, all the shit that was done to you. You're taking it out of your system and you're feeling great afterwards. You know, that's what I sense from the spiritual cleansing. Let's pull out one of these oracle cards for you from the New Orleans Oracle deck. Excuse the lawn mowing in the background. Sorry, you guys. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius with the oracle cards? do we have for Sagittarius? Then Sagittarius, you ended up being 45 minutes. It's all right. I got you guys. Ooh. Okay. Sagittarius, you got keep going, right? Keep going. And then you have self-care. You got all the chakras there. I just told you that. You're in tune with self-care. You're interested in this. You're very interested in going and doing the spiritual cleansing. Like I said, there's many ways to do spiritual cleansing. It goes all according to how, your body is. You know your body. You need more heart chakra healing, then that's what it's going to be. Do you need more sacral chakra healing? Do you need more of the throat chakra, like speaking out your truth? Like, it's just so many ways to do spiritual cleansing depending on your situation, So let's see, keep going. There are many times when we feel like we've had enough, done enough, and been through enough. These feelings of frustration are just reminders that we are not yet where we want to be, but we are on our way. Take a moment to count the small milestones that are contributing to the bigger picture. Sometimes we can be so focused on where we are, not that we forget just how far we've come. Right now, it is important that you continue to move forward no matter how small the steps may seem. You are on the right track, and success will be inevitable. What I just said about that Ace of Swords, success. But if you allow yourself to dwell on the negative thoughts, Sag, or put your energy into things that you cannot control, then you are more likely to buy into the illusion of being stuck, and it will be harder for you to move forward. Keep going. What I said, Sagittarius, keep going. This person from the past is going to come, apologize, and it might not even be a meaningful apology. So don't fall for shit like that. Keep going, Keep going for what you want, So, then we got self-care. Self-care. It is time to put your focus on taking care of yourself in the most basic ways. Pampering yourself with a long bath, taking extra care about the food you put into your body, getting enough rest, and simply taking some time for yourself is recommended right now. What did I say? Go to like a holistic spa, or go to a botanica and get a little personal reading, or ask somebody there, hey, instead of getting a whole personal reading, do you think that you can help me with what bath may I need spiritually? Like, do I have any demons on me? Do I have anything just check up on yourself. You are close to running on empty, and it is taking a toll on you more than you realize. Sometimes self-care can be as simple as learning when to say yes or no at the right moment based on how you feel. Take this time to care for yourself and notice how quickly things start to fall into place in a much more effortless way. You could do the salt bath as well. You got salt in your house, then you could also buy the sea salt, go to a beach, stay in the beach for a good, 30 minutes, an hour in the water, head to toe though. I would recommend it, salt water. Usually if you're going to do it in your house, that you soak in salt water. After you shower really good, you fill up the tub, you soak in salt water, not Epsom salt. We're talking about house salt, the salt you use to cook. All right? A small cup portion. You don't have to fill up the tub all the way to dip your whole body in. You could use a little cup. That same cup, you put some salt in it, you pour it in the running water, you keep swishing it around, or you take the salt on your hand little by little as the water is filling up, and you rub it on yourself, giving positive affirmations to yourself, what you want out of your body, out of your energy. Don't ask for nothing but to take away the negative energy. You understand me? And once you're done, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes of that water with the little cup, you keep pouring it on you, because it doesn't have to be completely full, the tub, believe me. So you put and pour to 15, 20 minutes. After that, you drain it out and you wash it off. Okay? If you're pouring it on your head, it's not going to burn your eyes. Like swimming in salt water. You understand me? You're rinsing it out. So if it's a day that you're going to wash your hair, perfect. After you wash your hair, you do this bath. Pour it on your head, all your body, everywhere, with those affirmations of taking away all evil, all negative energies and stuff like that. And then once you drain it out, you rinse your tub as well as yourself, head to toe. And then when you come out, you do what you normally do after a shower. Style your hair, perfume, lotion, whatever, and that's it. Sagittarius, this is all I have for you. Okay? And you guys have a great one. I wish you luck with this situation. And peace out.